Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at mercola.com for the latest health insights.
What if your afternoon nap, the one you rely on for a quick recharge, is quietly signaling an increased risk of chronic illness or even early death? Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Ethan Foster, here to explore why certain nap habits can undermine your long-term health.
I'm Alara Sky, and today we're focusing on new findings that connect nap length, timing, and consistency to mortality risk in middle and older-aged adults. The data challenge the popular idea that any nap is a healthy nap, revealing stark differences between short, regular rests and long, irregular ones.
A large study of more than 86,000 adults tracked by motion-detecting devices showed that people who napped longer than 30 minutes or varied their nap duration dramatically from day to day faced a significantly higher risk of death from any cause, independent of how well they slept at night.
Timing matters too. The analysis found that just 10% of naps occurred between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m., yet 41% happened from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Those recurring midday to afternoon naps were linked to the greatest mortality risk, suggesting your circadian rhythm struggles when your daytime sleep lands late.
Another key point: variability trumped sheer duration. Someone who naps a steady 25 minutes daily is at lower risk than someone whose naps swing wildly between 10 and 90 minutes, even if both average the same weekly nap total. That instability hints at underlying metabolic or inflammatory stress.
Importantly, researchers controlled for nighttime sleep. Even when nighttime quality was adequate, long or inconsistent naps still predicted higher death rates. That means your daytime sleep patterns add critical information about your health that a nightly sleep log can't reveal.
A separate review of 44 cohort studies confirmed a tipping point. Naps exceeding 30 minutes were tied to elevated risks of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, cancer, and all-cause mortality, while naps under 30 minutes remained either neutral or mildly beneficial for alertness and memory.
The relationship forms a J-shaped curve. No naps on one end and long naps on the other both associate with worse outcomes, whereas consistent short naps sit safely in the middle. Once your nap crosses the half-hour mark, the physiological cost rises sharply.
Consistency also predicts disease burden. In a health psychology study, older adults whose nap lengths fluctuated from day to day carried more chronic conditions than peers with stable naps. Irregular daytime sleep reflects poor internal regulation and ongoing inflammation.
Evidence in older women adds weight. In the study of osteoporotic fractures, daily nappers faced a 44% higher risk of death, and women sleeping 10 or more hours in every 24-hour period saw that risk jump to 58%, even after accounting for illness and depression.
Crucially, short naps, less than 3 hours total per week, were not linked to higher mortality. It's the daily, extended, or erratic naps that signal trouble, particularly when combined with short nighttime sleep. That combination magnified death risk by 41%.
The takeaway is simple. If your naps are creeping past 30 minutes, landing late in the day, or varying wildly, treat those patterns as warning signs. They may reveal hidden circadian disruption, energy imbalance, or early disease processes before other symptoms appear.
The good news is that you can retrain your system. First, wake up and go to bed at the same time every day. That consistency anchors your internal clock, reducing the afternoon crash that tempts you to nap long or late.
Second, if you must nap, keep it short, 20 to 25 minutes, and earlier than 2 p.m. Research shows that naps beyond 30 minutes increase long-term risk, whereas a brief, timely nap offers a cognitive reset without derailing your rhythm.
Third, step outside for bright natural light within an hour of waking. Morning light turns off melatonin, boosts alertness, and strengthens your circadian cues so you're less likely to feel drowsy later.
Fourth, eat meals on a regular schedule and avoid late-night snacking. Your digestion follows a daily pattern, and irregular eating confuses sleep-wake signals. Finish dinner at least 3 hours before bed to support a stable rhythm.
Fifth, move your body daily, ideally in the morning or early afternoon. Physical activity reinforces wakefulness and helps align your internal cues. If you're sedentary, fatigue sets in, and napping feels like the only remedy.
Listeners often ask whether any daytime sleepiness is normal. Persistent drowsiness, especially when paired with long or inconsistent naps, correlates with higher mortality even if you think you're otherwise healthy. Consider it a prompt to evaluate your sleep habits and overall wellness.
Another frequent question is whether napping is off limits. The answer is no. Short, consistent naps under 30 minutes can enhance alertness. It's the longer, irregular naps that shift from restorative to risky.
People also wonder how to recognize unhealthy nap habits. Warning signs include daily naps exceeding 30 minutes, naps that vary greatly in length, or the constant need to nap just to function. Science links those patterns to systemic health problems.
So here's today's challenge for you. Track your daytime sleep for 1 week. Note the length, timing, and variability of each nap. If any nap crosses 30 minutes or drifts later than early afternoon, commit to shortening it and moving it earlier, starting tomorrow.
By making that small adjustment and pairing it with consistent wake times, morning light, regular meals, and daily movement, you're sending a clear signal that restores your rhythm, sharpens your energy, and protects your long-term health.
Thank you for watching Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.